Getting live.
Hello everybody, it's today by the brand new video. Today we are talking about the new and updated best possible Doctor Who series. Now, if you didn't see my last video on this, I made a video called Best Doctor Who Series, which detailed the obviously from series 1 to 9 on each episode, which episode is the best, and I made a little video. So now, because series 10 is out, excluding the Christmas special, we are going to go through and we are going to see if I've actually made any changes to the list. So starting with number 1, last time we had the 11th hour in number 1, and it's still the 11th hour. Nothing has changed there. I don't think it's with the 11th hour. It's one of them really good ones. I don't think is going to be easily beat, but to say the least, coming in second place is the pilot. So perhaps if 11th hour did drop a little bit over time with more viewings, which is probably not going to happen, the pilot would have taken its place. So the pilot was very good and definitely gets thrown up there. So yeah, but 11th hour does remain in first. Next we had Tooth and Claw, and Tooth and Claw along with Day of the Moon in second and Into the Dalek in the third, and that has not changed at all. Tooth and Claw is still first. Smile still isn't even on there. I really did enjoy Smile, but I feel like it wasn't as good as that of the other ones in this list. Better than a few, but Tooth and Claw will always be one of them ones that I remember very vividly and love. Moving on to number 3, last time we had Victory of the Daleks. Now, noticeably, this has changed, but not to a one of series 10. I rewatched Victory of the Daleks very recently and disagreed with myself. I don't like it. It's not a very good episode. It's mainly because I haven't watched it in years and I had very good memories of it being a good episode, but it actually isn't. So instead, number 1 is School Reunion. From series 2, which I was very fond of, but in second place was Thin Ice, for those interested. So again, a few of them are jumping up there, but no, this definitely remains the same. Well, not this one. School Reunion, second place Thin Ice, and third place Under the Lake. Yeah, mostly good episodes, a few rubbish ones, so quite easy to swap them out. I'm actually surprised I put Victory of the Daleks so high up. I was really confused when I watched it again and thought, this is terrible. Coming in at number 4, we did have The Time of Angels, and we still have The Time of Angels. Knock Knock was probably one of my least favourite episodes, or second least favourite episodes of Series 10, which isn't saying much because it was an amazing series, but Time of Angels is obviously going to be amazing and stand out massively for me. Second and third haven't changed either, Aliens of London and The Girl in the Fireplace as well. I love The Time of Angels. Some people hate it, but I really love it. Just the build up of it, and the first time we've seen River Song since David Tennant, you know, it's the beginning of something, and obviously that big speech at the end from the Doctor, and the firing of the gun, the cliffhanger, the part where he turns off the torch, and there's the Weeping Angel. They're surrounded, really. There wasn't just one Weeping Angel, there's like hundreds, so that's fun. In number 5, we did have Angels Take Manhattan, and yet we still have Angels Take Manhattan. Angels Take Manhattan, although being very alongside with Oxygen, which I actually thoroughly enjoyed, one of my favourites of the series, no doubt. But I feel like Angels Take Manhattan is a loss of 2 of my favourite companions, well, Amy and Rory. And it was so cleverly done and so sad, and I remember even watching it now sort of slightly tearing up just watching it, because it is really sad, and obviously it is the last time we saw the Weeping Angels properly having their own episode in Doctor Who, so that's obviously going to stay down there. But in second place is Oxygen, and obviously third place is Flesh and Stone. Fan of the Weeping Angels here? Of course. In number 6, we did have Dalek, but this one has actually been changed to Extremis. I preferred Extremis. Extremis is probably one of the best You know, you'll find yourself seeing that a lot with Series 10, if you're like me. Some of the best episodes I've ever seen are in Series 10. Some of. I'm not saying the best. Some of the best. I feel like Dalek was really good and a great episode, but looking back, it is a little bit dated and can easily be trumped by an episode so beautifully crafted as Extremists. Very, very clever, very, very entertaining, and a lot of rewatch value in my opinion. It does set up a trilogy which does end a bit disappointingly in my opinion, but it's a brilliant setup and I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that episode, especially with the dealing of the Doctor being blind and everything. Excellent. Loved it. Number 7. We have Amy's Choice originally, and it is still Amy's Choice. This is one of the ones, Permanent at the End of the World. If you watch my review, I wasn't a massive fan of. I was more of a fan on Pawn rewatch, but I still think it can't really trump this. Amy's Choice is a really interesting concept that I really, really like. It's very like what's real and what isn't, and that just really interests me. And I think the idea of the Dream Lord, although a bit stale and not really touched upon again, was really clever, and I'd love to see something very similar to that again. It was a very thoroughly entertaining episode for me, and I don't know, I'd love to see anything like it again. Permanent at the End of the World was good, but I feel like it was one of them ones that kind of trump this. I think it was just that's a given really. But yes, Permanent at the End of the World comes in a second place, and Good Man Goes to War in third. In 8th place, Silence in the Library was originally there, and it still is. Silence in the Library is one of my favourites. I absolutely love Silence in the Library. It's brilliant. It's really, really entertaining. It's great. It's the first time we ever see River Song, and it's just a brilliantly crafted episode. I believe one of Stephen Moffat's absolute finest work. Second coming in Mummy at the Orient Express, obviously, and third place, Lie of the Land. So it is on the top 3, just not in first place quite yet. In number 9, we did have Forest of the Dead, and we still have Forest of the Dead. Nothing's changed with this one. It's still Forest of the Dead, then Hyde, then The Empty Child as the top 3. Empress of Mars was good, but in my opinion, a bit repetitive and very, very, very much like a mix between Cold War and Victory of the Daleks, which weren't the best of episodes to begin with. But yeah, Forest of the Dead is obviously one of them ones that's a classic again, the follow-up to Silence of the Library, and the one that really kick-starts the River Song timeline, along with the lovely villains of the Vashta Nerada, who I'd love to see back. It's been 6 series, come on man, bring them back, they're amazing. And yeah, one of them ones that I'll always take with me and go, that was pretty impressive. So far not very many things changed. Number 10, we had The Eaters of Light, which if you've seen my review, you will know I didn't really enjoy. So Midnight is still in first place there. I love Midnight. Midnight is amazing. It's one of them ones that is just great. I love the ones where it doesn't actually tell you what the monster is, or it's never explained. It's just so much tragedy and death and horror. It's pure horror, and I love that, the sort of claustrophobic feel inside a little bus. Great, excellently written episode. Blink coming in very close second, Blink being a classic, and Face the Raven for me being a slow third. I just love that, and I wish that had been the actual exit for Clara rather than the crap when we got in Hellbent. But yeah, obviously 3 good episodes there. Years of Light didn't quite cut it for me. Now here's an interesting one. Last time I did say there was a tie of first place between the God Complex and Heaven Sent. I've come up with the top 3 now. Both of which, it feels weird saying this because Heaven Sent and God Complex are 2 of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who of all time. But I did pick a winner last time between the 2, and that was God Complex, but God Complex is in second to the absolutely brilliant World Enough and Time. Holy hell. World Enough and Time is one of them episodes that just absolutely cracks it for everyone. People were praising Moffat after this episode. You don't get that very often these days, and that alone should be an excuse. It was brilliant. I loved it. The reveal at the end, obviously Johnson's return after 7 years of absence, although underused in Doctor Falls, I still feel like this was probably one of the better ones, and certainly impressed me quite a bit. That's why that trumps it. So, from first, second, and third, we have The World Enough and Time, God Complex, and Heaven Sent. Yeah, I watched Heaven Sent again, although really loving it. I do prefer the style and pace of the God Complex, although Heaven Sent is brilliantly crafted. I'm very sorry for all the Heaven Sent fans. I do love it, and it is one of my favourites. Probably my third favourite Doctor Who episode of all time. That's my top 3 episodes of all time right there. So, do with that what you will. For number 12. Now, this one might surprise you because of my recent review. Last time in first place was, in fact, Death in Heaven. Death in Heaven's one of them ones that lots of people don't like. I liked it, and I still do like it. But I will never hold it above some of them on this list, and I don't know why I put that as first last time, because that is not right. But anyway, no matter what it is, it's certainly being trumped by The Doctor Falls. Now, that may surprise you, considering my recent review. I've watched the Doctor Falls 3 times, probably 4 times by the time this video goes up. Every single time, enjoying it even more. Although I was, oh no, don't kill Sim off. I was really, really loving it. And the ending with David Bradley, absolutely fabulous. Well done. That was excellent. A brilliant final 2-parter, and I think it definitely deserves the top spot. In second, coming in... In second, I would put, Stolen Earth, and third, I would put Sound of Drums. Yeah, that seems about right. Doctor Who in Peter Capaldi era has not got a 13th episode, so it does remain Doomsday for me. Second place being, I'm going to change it to Last of the Time Lords, and obviously third place being Parting of the Ways. Christmas special, we haven't had even a title for the Christmas special yet, so currently it is Time of the Doctor. But the way it's going, I would highly, highly expect this year's Christmas special to trump that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. We've got obviously that and the special episode as well, which obviously is always going to be Day of the Doctor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So in conclusion, how many have changed? We've got... how many Series 10 ones have managed to crack it for me? I've got one... there's 2, 3... There's 3 Series 10 ones have cracked it to the top place on this list. That's pretty good. I expected Series 10 to be terrible. And brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I'll be doing hopefully a full Series 10 cover soon talking about it, but still in the Doctor Who mood, so here is the updated list. So there we go. In conclusion, we have, back to the beginning, we have The 11th Hour, Tooth and Claw, School Reunion, Time of Angels, Angels Take Manhattan, Extremis, Amy's Choice, Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, Midnight, World Enough and Time, The Doctor Falls, Doomsday, Time of the Doctor, Day of the Doctor. That's it. There we go. There we go. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, comment below for your best series of all time, best possible series or whatever you want to call it. Until the next video, subscribe for more content. Get me up to 2k. We're almost there now, just short of 100, so that'll be great. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant and amazing and fabulous. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow my Twitter, like my Facebook, other YouTube channels, Team Inverse and Ace. Yeah, see you all next time. I'm Scoop 1000. Ace out. Bye bye.